Hello coin collectors, it's DC on the Big D Coin Channel. And it's a 1956 Franklin D. Roosevelt dime. This is one of the old silver dimes, 90% silver, 10% copper, worth about $1.50 just in silver value alone. So these have a good silver melt value even if they're not in very good condition. So you always keep these ones. The way you can tell is you just tip it up on the side, and if you see that it doesn't have the copper inside, then you know it's one of the old silver ones. The other way you can tell is by the year. 1956 was kind of in the middle of when they made them. They made them until 1964 out of silver, and then they changed to a copper nickel clad copper with a copper center in them. The other way you can tell, of course, is that if you get one on the back and it has a mint mark there, you can tell that this is a silver one because the silver ones all had their mint marks on the back. None of them had their mint marks on the front. If we flip this one over, you'll see no mint mark on here, and that's because it's a 1956 Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint, they didn't put mint marks on the dimes. They made 108.6 million dimes of Philadelphia. The auction record is $9,988, and the current best ones are a Mint State 68. They found 3 of those that have been valued by PCGS at about $8,000. If you do want to get a really fancy coin from 1956 that's worth a lot of money, or a lot more money, you get one of these Franklin halves, and it's worth almost $12 just in silver content alone. So you'll almost never see a Franklin half for under $15 just because when you've got $11 or $12 worth of silver in it, it doesn't make any sense to sell it for less than that. They also made these at the Denver Mint, and at Denver we see the D right there down near the bottom. They made 108 million. The auction record is $8,400. Currently they found one Mint State 69 and it's worth $8,500. But if you go down just a little bit lower to a Mint State 65 full bands, that's only worth $20. And when they talk about full bands, they're talking about these bands that go across here and the bands that go across here. And these two coins, you're not seeing much of it. Let's look at one that has some more bands in it. And you see this one here. There you go. You see there's 2 bands at the top, and you can see the separation line, 2 bands at the bottom. This is a San Francisco Mint coin. So if you see one of these, you know it's not from 1956, because in 1956 they didn't make dimes at the San Francisco Mint. They stopped making any San Francisco Mint coins from 1956 until 1968. So this is the 1955, that last year that they made the San Francisco Mint dimes. When they started making them again in 1968, all the San Francisco Mint dimes were proof coins. So they say United States of America on the back. Across the center they say E Pluribus Unum. Down here at the bottom they say 1 dime. And some of these have this just great kind of patina on them. And you can see kind of the coloring in here as we move it back and forth. There's some yellow. There's once in a while you see a little tiny bits of purple on there. If you get one of these that has kind of color on the front, always keep it and don't try to clean it. Don't use silver cleaner or anything on these, because the more authentic ones are the ones that haven't been cleaned, and those are going to be worth the most money. So if you're looking for a patina for a 1956 dime, go to the PCGS website and you can see these 2 amazing coins here. This one on the left here is a 1956 Mint State 68 and just has incredible color. Look at the coloring on that side, and then on the back it has a more reddish tint to it. And this is as good a coin as you can get from 1956, and it's still graded at a Mint State 68, so don't worry about the patina on there. Keep the patina. And then for the full bands version, notice this one here. If we look at the bands in the center, you can't see all of the bands on it. This is the full bands version with the patina on it, and you can see this happens. It's really funny sometimes. The front will have a patina on it and the back won't, and so you get these kind of weird coins where the front just got in contact maybe with the plastic it was in or something else, maybe the plastic in the book that it was kept in, and the back somehow didn't. And so this 1956, you see it's also a Philadelphia Mint coin. You can look at it. And then if we look at that torch or full torch bands or full bands is, sometimes they say FTB for full torch bands, sometimes they say FB for full bands, and you can see right down there at the bottom the PCGS mark there, Mint State 68 full bands, and this is going to be the one that's really, really expensive. In fact, you can see this one sold for $10,000 in 2013, and they found a couple more since then. And if you want to see what it's worth now, you just go down until you see the current ratings on them. Go across here and see if we can find that. There's the Mint State 66 Plus. We go down and we go across to Mint State 68. They found 3 of them, and that's why it's gone down to $8,000, because when you get 3 of something, it's never going to be worth the same as if you only have 1, at least not for coin collectors. So the Mint State 68, like this one up the top here with the full bands, is worth about $8,000. Not that it's not as good as the one from 2013. It's just that there's 3 of them out there now. All right, let's go back to our coins and see what we've got. In terms of proof coins from 1956, they made them at the Philadelphia Mint. So if you get one that's kind of shiny and looks a little bit like this, that might be a proof coin. At the Philadelphia Mint, they made 669,000 proof coins. A Mint State 65 proof coin from Philly is worth $65, but they've also got 5 Mint State 69 proof coins from the Philadelphia Mint, so there'll be a proof coin with no mint mark on the back, and those have been valued at $16,500. Here's one of those deep cameo proofs from the Philadelphia Mint. This is the proof 69, as you can see right down here in the middle, and if we look through this, we'll see that it just pops right off the coin. Incredible full bands on these, but you should get full bands on every proof coin, or almost every proof coin. And on this one, you can actually see the olives there on the left and the acorns on the right really well. And you can see the dots between the E, the pluribus, and the unum. This is just a really, really fine coin. And if you want to check on whether I'm giving you the right numbers or not, you can see right there one sold in 2016 for $19,975. And then if you go down a little further, we go over and you can see that they found 5 so far. They had a proof 69. See the 69 up there? And then you go down to the next one, the price guide. That's a 16,500. And then you see that they have 5. And you can actually see that Haza Auctions has sold them for anywhere between $13,000 and $19,000 between 2016 and 2019. And also at the Philadelphia Mint, they have some double die obverses. So if you get a Philadelphia Mint coin and it's a proof coin, look for the double die doubling up on the letters on the front, because a double die obverse from Philadelphia could be worth as much as $1,100 or $1,200. There's plenty of them out there. They're not hard to find. You can get them, but you're going to have to pay a premium. You'll almost never see these for under $2 each, because they have almost $2 worth of silver in them. All right, well, enjoy your coin collecting out there. Please subscribe to the Big D Coin channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section below this video.